Turning to the independent counsel's investigation into the corruption scandal engulfing the nation, the team is likely to make use of a 30-day extension to give itself more time to probe the web of allegations surrounding the president and her confidante. The team is also preparing to question the president in person this week. We turn to our Hwang Hojun for the latest.
For the first time, the independent counsel team has hinted that its probe could be prolonged.
At the moment, we don't think there has been quite enough progress in the 14 categories subject to the investigation. So we're looking positively at the option for an extension.
According to the law, the team has until the 28th of this month to complete the investigation, but it can request a 30-day extension 3 days prior to the end date. As for getting evidence from the presidential office, the spokesperson confirmed that the team is still considering the options of a raid or the presidential office voluntarily submitting the documents needed by the team. He said practicality trumps formality. It was just last Friday when the investigators from the independent counsel office left the grounds of Cheongwade empty-handed after a 5-hour standoff with presidential office staff. The team asked Prime Minister and Acting President Hwang Hojun to intervene and allow the search, but Hwang on Monday essentially turned down the request during an interview with a news agency, saying he doesn't have final authority. Later this week, President Park herself is set to undergo questioning in person. The independent counsel team said the two sides are fine-tuning the logistics, with the president preferring to have the questioning held inside the highly secure presidential office behind closed doors.
When, where, and how we're going to investigate, not to mention who will attend the questioning, are still under negotiation. This includes whether the independent counsel himself will attend or whether the questioning will be publicly disclosed.
President Park is suspected of colluding with Choi in extorting money and favors from large conglomerates and allowing Choi, a civilian, to meddle in important and confidential state affairs. The trial awaiting president has been denied the charges, calling it premeditated conspiracy full of preposterous, colossal lies. The fact that the team is considering a 30-day extension of its probe, likely because of its failed attempt to raid the presidential office, has observers saying it will put more pressure on President Park ahead of her face-to-face interrogation. Hwang Hojun, Arirang News.